I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together dancing, cheek to cheek.
Heaven, I am also in heaven.
Oh my God, you're in heaven too, Ben. Hi.
And the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak. Marjorie, how are you doing? When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain, reach the highest peak, but it wouldn't thrill me quite as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
I'd love to go out fishing.
No, you don't, Matthew.
In a river or a creek, but it wouldn't thrill me twice as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven.
He is in heaven.
And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Go, Ben. You, that charm about you
will carry me through to heaven.
Heaven.
I really want to make it clear that I'm in heaven.
He's in heaven.
My heart beats so I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing.
Out together swinging.
Take it back.
Out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Thanks so much, everyone. So my mom paid you guys all $20 to clap like that for the whole show, right? So limber up those arms. You're gonna have to keep going, okay? It's $1 per clap, so you gotta count them. My name's Mathew V, everyone.
My name is Ben Dunnill.
And we're very excited to be in White Rock at the amazing Bluefrog Studios. White Rock, it's a hometown show for us. Ben, you're from White Rock, correct?
I'm from White Rock, yeah.
I am from Scott Road. District 12. But I would tell people growing up that I was from White Rock so that they would invite me places still. So technically, this is a hometown show for both of us. Isn't that right,
yeah,
Ben?
You got it.
Yeah, exactly. And we're very excited to be at this hometown show doing a special strip down show. The last time we marketed a show as Strip Down, people kept throwing me $20 to take my top off.
It was the easiest $750 you ever made.
Don't ask me where that extra $10 came from.
But no, it's very cool to be back here at Bluefrog. When I was growing up in White Rock, playing up at Bin 101, Bluefrog was this elusive place where only the finest musicians would perform. So it was such a thrill last year to play here for the first time, and an even bigger thrill now to get to share the stage with one of my best buddies, Mathew V. So thank you so much for being here, guys.
As you guys can guess, we're going to do some jazz standards tonight, as you heard there at the start. I won't make any cheek-to-cheek jokes. That feels like low-hanging fruit, even for me. But the first song that Ben and I actually ever wrote together was our take on a jazz standard. And Ben and I had just recently met. This was a few years ago. I'd finally answered one of the many DMs that he had sent me.
Fake news.
That's true. And I had answered one of them, and I had hired Ben after I saw his talent to work on a record I was working on at the time called Anything Goes. And this record was a tribute to the Great American Songbook. And to those of you who don't know what the Great American Songbook is, you obviously haven't heard Hilary Duff's catalog. No, it's some of the greatest jazz standards of all time. And the book is closed. They're not adding any new songs to this. And I sent in the song. She loved that joke. That was good. Right, that book is closed. And I sent in the songs that I was going to do, and the powers at B at the time had called me and said, Matt, we love these song choices. We would just like you to add one more song to the Great American Songbook tribute cover album. I said, great, which song do you guys want me to add to the tribute cover album?
You want to notice how many times he's saying cover.
I keep saying cover album, right? And they said, oh, you should just write it. I was like, one more time? You should just write it. One more time. You should just write it. And I said, on the cover album that's full of cover songs that makes it a cover album, you'd like me to write a song on that cover album that no longer is a cover album? They said, yep. And I said, would you like me to play hockey on the album as well? Hole in one. And alas, there we were. 1 week out from recording this record. Ben was in Europe at the time, poor Ben. And the day that he came home, he had one night's sleep, and then we were going into the studio with a band and with strings and with horns. And so poor Ben woke up every morning in Europe to a voice note from me in a panicked sweat. And I woke up every morning in Vancouver to a voice note from Ben, and we ended up writing this next song. And I figured we would challenge ourselves with a song that maybe Marilyn Monroe might have sang. And it all started with a voice note that I got from a public piano in Paris. Ben did not have a piano in Europe, so we'd go to the train stations, and he'd play piano with his phone there, and he'd send me stuff. And it all started with a bass line that sounded a little something like this. Snap with me, everyone, come on.
My boy don't make me wait. My boy gets me home by 8, and my boy always buys me flowers. My guy sure cleans up nice. Champagne always served on ice. Mon monsieur possesses savoir-faire. My boy never makes me a mad boy. I'm too good for a bad boy. No, I don't need a Tom or Harry when I'm married. My boy, no, he's never a playboy. Nothing left here to say, boy, 'cause he treats me right. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ben, I think we gotta take it up half a step. Can we take it up half a step? Here we go.
My boy don't show up late. Never dares question my weight, and my boy always buys me diamonds. Oh yes he does. He knows me upside down, right side up and inside out. He won't lose the treasure he has found.
It's me, I'm the treasure.
My boy never makes me a sad boy. I'm too good for a bad boy. No, I don't need a Tom or Steve, because I'm leaving with my boy. Yeah, he'll always be my boy till the day that I die, boy, 'cause he treats me fine.
Ben, this song, it sounds like something similar to me. What does this song sound like? What does this song sound like?
There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a hard-boiled employer thinks you're awful nice. But get that ice or else no dice. He's your guy when life's dark side. But beware when they start to descend. It's then that those louses go back to their spouses. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Best friend.
This vodka is horrible. We actually wrote a song this morning we wanted to play for you guys. Is that okay? This song is, it's about, we felt really moved by the state of the world right now. And so this is a little song called 2025. Everything's on fire. Why are grapes $13? Thank you. It's an art song. It's a thinker. But actually, we do have a song, a real song, that no one's ever heard before. And so I have a lot of friends and a family in the audience at a hometown show tonight. We actually have 2 shows tonight. And I need some really honest feedback from you guys, okay? So if you like this song, please let us know. And if you don't like the song, keep that to yourself. That's crazy you would even think that. You're here supporting the arts, and you're not going to support the arts fully. If you don't like the song, just keep that to yourself, okay? This song is called So in Love.
I love the glitz and glamour. I dance like Fred Astaire when there's that rhythm in the air. I love the champagne season. Maybe that's the only reason I'll be buzzing more than bumblebees. Oh, and if that drink ain't strong enough, pour another glass. And I assure you, with some luck, you can kiss my cheek. I love the glitz and glamour. I love the things you do. Most of all, I'm so in love with you. Go on, Ben.
First day playing piano, Mathew Ben Dunnill.
I love a crowd that's cheering, and I love some sympathy, and we sing in perfect harmony. And we sing in perfect harmony. Harmony.
But not right now, we're shy.
I love the give and taking, but you're taking way too long. Want you to give more than just a song. Oh, the temperature ain't hot enough for ordinary things. So watch how we could spice it up. But first, just let me sing, okay, guys? I love the glitz and glamour. I love the things you do. Most of all, I'm so in love with you. But most of all, I'm so in love with you. Hey, yeah,
Thanks so much, everyone. I'm going to leave you guys with the very talented Ben Dunnill now for a few songs. If you just change him every few hours and give him a snack or two if he gets grumpy, everything should be fine. But in the famous words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be this the housekeeper. Because his kid was with Terminator that marriage, all right. Anyways, I'll be back, everyone. The very talented Ben Dunnill, everyone.
Give it up for the great Mathew V. Whenever I perform with him, I always remember just how not that funny I am in comparison. What a great talent. I mean, he sings okay too, but a great showman. When we started talking about doing this sort of exclusive, intimate show, we knew that we wanted to incorporate as many different musical styles and things that we could. So what I want to do right now is interpret some of my favorite songs, some of my favorite covers. We did say that there was going to be a lot of jazz standards, and this is one. This is a song by the great Irving Berlin called Blue Skies. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long, yes. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. I notice in the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my don't they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. All right. Now, when I get to this part of the song, I always think, what if this song was composed by some of the great classical composers of our time? For example, what if it was composed by Johann Sebastian Bach? Or Beethoven. What if Beethoven did this? Better yet, what if Mozart did this? But what if Mozart did it while he was drunk? I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, why don't they fly? Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. Whoa, nothing but blue skies, yes. From now on. Thank you very much. Thank you. So as many of you probably know, I feel like I know probably everybody in this room, but maybe not. So I grew up in White Rock playing at a piano bar called Bin 101. And I learned a ton of jazz. I learned a ton of rock and folk and pop and all that fun stuff. And then social media happened, and I figured, well, it seems I have to get on this. So I started coming up with ideas of how could I interpret, songs and showcase ability and try to make it as musical as I can. And one idea that I came up with was going to retirement homes and taking rap songs and performing at a retirement home, but playing them 2000s, 2010s rap music. But if I disguised it as jazz, they'd never know. So I started doing that, and then for a little while there, it became sort of my bread and butter. In fact, I don't know if it's still the case, but if you Google my name, I'm pretty sure that Google says, Ben Dunnill, hip-hop and rap artist. But this particular song that I'm about to play for you did me quite well. In fact, it actually, unpopular or popular thing to say here, it actually got me on the Joe Rogan show. Joe Rogan shouted me out and played the song. You like him, you don't like him, I don't really care. It's good for me, you know? But this one did particularly well to the tune of 100 million views, which isn't too shabby. So I'd like to play for you a little snippet of my version of Coolio's Gangster's Paradise, but done jazz. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life. Imagine playing this at a retirement film. Realize there's nothing left. I've been blasting and laughing for so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. To be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. Better watch how you're walking, where you're talking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta look. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be, like on their knees in the night, saying prayers in the street lights. Been spending most their lives living in a... That's right. Been spending most their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Just wanted to give you a little snippet of that. Thank you. So as I've sort of gone through that journey of playing 2000s, 2010, 90s rap songs, I did that for a little while, but lately I've been in my grunge phase. You know, my grunge rock music phase. So I figured I wasn't gonna do this initially, but this morning I went on the Facebook and I saw a comment of someone asking me to play a Smells Like Teen Spirit. Hopefully he's at this show and not at the night show, because that would be pretty awkward. Either way, recently I put this out on all streaming platforms. This is my version of Smells Like Teen Spirit. Play a little bit of that for you too. Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose, to pretend she's overboard, self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Here we are now. I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. Hello, 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 hello. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain us. and I forget just why I taste. Oh yeah, I guess it makes me smile. I found it hard, it's hard to find. Oh well, whatever, never mind. Hello, 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 hello.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'd now like to do an original song that I actually wrote with Mathew. We were touring across Canada, and we were staying in Niagara Falls. And even though we were playing pretty much a show every day, or a show or two shows every other day, I still insisted on bringing a keyboard. Because I was playing on pianos most of the time, but I insisted on bringing a keyboard up to the hotel rooms because I wanted to write. You know, when you have a guy like Mathew, you want to write with him as much as you can. He's so talented. And I kept playing this one melody that went like this. And I'd play it over and over and over again. And he was like, "Ben, be quiet. I'm trying to listen to Celine Dion." And then probably night 4 in Niagara Falls, he was 96th time I probably was just going. That sounds annoying, honestly, just listen to it. But he was like, okay, give me your phone. So I gave him my phone, and he came up with this beautiful melody, and we worked on the lyrics together. And we came up with a song that I'm very proud of. I hope he is as well. That is actually going to be the title of my album coming out at the end of the year. This song is called Till the Credits Roll, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm a sucker for films when they're set in the rain. A boy meets a girl and they go aboard a train somewhere so picturesque. It feels like a dream, but sometimes the plot line ain't all that it seems. We studied our parts, we know every line. You'll play the lead as the love of my life, and I'll be the hero to whisk you away. But lines are just lines at the end of the day. And now they're lining up down the street. Surely been waiting for weeks. Got the passes, rose-colored glasses to witness a story of love everlasting. And so we'll have to put on a show, the greatest tale we ever told, with a smile displacing denial. But till then, my hand's yours to hold, till the credits roll. Now, it wouldn't be a Mathew V co-write without a reasonable key change. I say that politely. The critics adored us, the audience wept. So why do I feel like they missed what it meant? 'Cause they love a story of two lonely people
people who can't be together until there's a sequel. But I don't know if I can keep shouting lines when I'm out here praying you read between mine. 'Cause I always thought that the magic was true, but man, I was fooled. You're a pro through and through. And now they're lining up down the street, surely been waiting for weeks. Got the passes, the rose-colored glasses, to witness a story of love everlasting. And so we'll have to put on a show, the greatest lie we ever sold, with a smile displacing denial. But till then, my hand's yours to hold, till the credits roll. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Thank you very much. Let's get Mathew V back on the stage. Thank you.
Don't worry, everyone, I'm back. Oh my God, that smells like teen feet junk. Just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Ben, can I talk to you back here for a second? You don't tell them that you Google yourself. You do it and then you delete your history and then you just don't say that you Google yourself.
Right,
okay?
right,
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Good thing
It
we
was
talked
for a
to-
friend. It was for a friend. You were the friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Now Ben got to tell a fun tour story, so I figured I would tell a fun tour story. I think about 2 years ago, we played the Montreal Jazz Fest, which is the biggest jazz festival in the world, which was a very cool opportunity. And we were playing the headlining show with Melody Gardot, who's an incredible artist, and at Place des Arts. And I'm no Frenchman, but I think that means place of arts. And it was the most beautiful room that I've ever played. And so we said, this is a big opportunity. We better get there early, because these airlines, sometimes they're not great. And they've been not great recently, too.
Been good.
So we planned out our trip that we were going to get there 2 days before our show, 48 hours. Felt like enough time. And we got to the airport. Ben, why don't you give me some nice music here, because this story is going to keep going until I get this out. We got to the airport a few hours early, and our flight was delayed 4 hours. That sucks, but like it's fine. We had some Cheez-Its, we had some Chex Mix, and we got on the plane, headed towards Montreal. And imagine if the story just ended there. It didn't end there. We got to the Montreal airspace, and we were circling in the air. And we looked on the screen, and we were circling in the air. For 2 hours after we were supposed to land, we were circling in the air. And they come on the thing, and they go, we are not going to land because... he's Italian now. It is raining in Montreal. We are not going to land. Sorry. And us from Vancouver were like, it's raining, so you're not going to land. It was absolutely freaking pouring where we came from, and they got us up in the air. And they said, oh la la, sorry, we are going to... Mamma mia, we're going to get you to different airport. So we watched our little plane go to the Toronto airspace, and we circled around in the air, and we circled around in the air, and they came on and they went, hello, it is me again. We are not going to land here either. Sorry. Oh no. Oh la la. They have no space. Oops.
Wait, but what? We're flying from Vancouver to Montreal. We're Canadian here.
I'm
a French pilot.
It was all a blur. It was a long day. It's based on a true story. There are some artistic choices. And so they said, we're going to send you to another airport. Oh la la. So it's 12 hours after we're supposed to land now. And they said, but do not worry, we are going to send you to an amazing city. And we landed in the best city in Canada without a shadow of a doubt. No one's going to contest this. Hamilton, Ontario. And we land in Hamilton, Ontario, and we sit on the tarmac for a few more hours, because why not? And they come on and they go, "Hello again, it is me, long night, hee hee." It's such a character, this guy. And he goes, "We know there is no water, there is no air, you are all dying in here, but the airport is closed, so you sit on plane, hee hee." And so we say sitting on the plane, and we say sitting on the plane. They finally let us off the plane. The airport's still closed, but we just walk around the outside of the airport to the front of the airport. And at this point, we have about just enough time, maybe plus an hour or two, to make it to the show on time. And I was like, how much do we have to bribe a taxi driver sitting right here to drive us from Ontario to Montreal? But they said, don't worry, we're sending you guys buses. What they didn't tell us is that the buses were coming from Manhattan.
Yeah, my story was.
I'm not kidding. They
this.
sent buses from New York City, and we knew because the bus driver was like, "Why yada?" No, don't worry.
New York. There we go.
Don't worry. Oh yeah, great. And we ended up short of the long. Imagine what
Mostly
the long is
long.
like. Oh my God. And we made it to the show with half an hour to spare. No water, no sleep, no shower. The front row is dead because we smelled so bad. Rest in peace to them. But everyone else seemed to like it quite a lot, which was good. They said his French accent is stunning. That's what all of the papers said. So check that out. But amidst all of the chaos, we ended up writing this song. Ben had a little piano app on his phone, and so we wrote this song on the plane. And I know Tiana likes this one, if Tiana's in the audience tonight. There she is. This song is called "I Lost My Love."
The night was young, I was with you, we had our fun and toasted you. Then he came in, I watched your gaze, I'd never seen your eyes so glazed. I saw right through you then. Oh, what a fool I was. That was the moment when I lost my love. The days were long at the Hamilton airport. The tempo changed. All that I knew now rearranged. You slowly fled this house for two, for to build a home with you. I saw right through you then. Oh, what a fool I was, thinking you'd turn the tides. Oh, heaven above, you gave your heart away. Oh, what a fool I was. That was the moment when. It's jazz, everyone, don't worry. That was the moment when. That was the moment when. I lost my love.
Any of you fine folks on the internet? Well, I am. You guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the dark web, all the good stuff. It seems that musicians nowadays, you got to be posting on the internet a lot. And so a few years ago, I started posting frequently. I started posting every day, and I was very lucky to have a few of my first videos go viral, which is better than where I normally go viral at the clinic. I would just get a general screening to everyone in here, but...
Cass likes that one.
Yeah, that was a good one over here too. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, a few of these videos went viral, and it gave kind of was a turning point in my career. And one of the videos that went viral was Jazzy ABBA, or as we like to call it, Jazzba. Yeah. For those that, I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you guys are like, I haven't seen the viral video. Whatever will I do? Calm down. It's gonna be okay, because we're gonna recreate the video for you right here tonight. Let me hear you guys. Woo-woo. Okay. Ben, have you heard of Jazzba?
What's that?
Jazzy ABBA, duh. And then we sang the song.
Thank you.
And I know what you guys are thinking. How are they here in front of these two Bluefrogs when they should be preparing for their Oscar speech? And guys, don't worry, the Oscars come so much later in the year. Like, we can be here and there. We're gonna still accept our speech for Best Actors. But I caught that too, okay? Yeah, accept our speech. Let's laugh at the guy that said the wrong word. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. No, but we learned really fast that jazz and ABBA worked really well together. And we were like, I love money. I got to put one of these songs on the internet. I got to record one of these songs fully. And the song that we ended up recording ended up being one of the most listened to songs in the Philippines last year. So thank you to the Philippines. Mabuhay to anyone who is Salamat po to anyone in the audience from the Philippines. And we realized that there were a few songs that we could have done. For example, we could have done... That one's actually coming out at the end of the month, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But we also could have done... I must leave, I have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco. I'd win a fortune in a game, my life would never be the same. Oh, no, no, no. Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. But we ended up doing this next one. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I've made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. I should go get that checked out. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Oh, 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 mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, bruising the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know why I could never let you go.
that you do. Woo! And I can't count all the times I told you we're through. We're through.
He can't count to one.
And when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that I won't be away too long. You know that I'm not that strong.
Give me my song back. This is my song.
Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Oh, 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 mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, does it show again? Why, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, bruising the day we parted. Why, did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. Why, I could never let you go. Oh, I could never let you go.
That song we wrote after the Italian stewardess. He was like, "Come on, mamma mia, you are not in your place.
I thought that was the pilot.
I not let you go off the plane."
Now he's the stewardess.
Oh, that too. There's a new jazzy version that we've been working on that the internet seems to like. That will be on a new project that I'm putting out in the new year, but I'm gonna do it for you all tonight. And apparently online I have a celebrity doppelganger. Do you guys want to guess who that is? Anyone? I can't believe you guys all said Channing Tatum at the same time. That's crazy. I do see it as well. No, but I get... why was that so funny? Okay, my therapist will hear about that. No, but I get Adam Sandler a lot. This is not the jazzy Hanukkah song. That's for the second show tonight. But no, I also get Shrek a lot. The internet's not a good place for me sometimes. But I realized I got to lean into this. I got to capitalize off of this. Instead of just looking like Shrek, I got to sound like Shrek. Because I think it was in the cinematic masterpiece that is Shrek 2 that the fairy godmother famously says,
"Where have all the good men gone? And where are all the gods? Oh, where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight, oh, upon a fiery steed? Every night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. Oh, I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. He's gotta be fresh from the fight. Oh, I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the morning light. He's gotta be sure. He's gotta be soon. He's gotta be larger than life. Oh, larger than life. Oh. Somewhere after midnight, in my wildest fantasies, oh, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. Oh, I need a hero. Oh, I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. He's gotta be fresh from the fire. Oh, I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the morning.
Thank you. I'm going to bring things down for this next song. Right about there. No, but I will bring the energy down a little bit. This next song is more of a serious song for me, and it's on my most recent record, Golden Age, that I just put out a few months ago. And I was very lucky growing up to not really deal with death and loss a whole lot. And a few years ago, I felt like loss just kind of hit me all at once, and a lot of people in my life went through losing a lot of people that they cared about very much in a short amount of time. And I didn't really know how to process all that or how to deal with that. And so I ended up writing this next song called You're All Around Me. And so if anyone here has lost someone that you care about, this song is for you. And I'm wishing you luck on your journey. So.
When life gets too tall, you're the warm, coming breeze. And when my tears fall, you're the birds in the trees. And as I grow in the way that you taught me to be, that's when I know, that's when I know you're all around me. To see your face at night when I sleep, I still hear your voice. Oh, it calls to me. And though you're not here, someday I'll know, because where you someday I'll go. But sometimes tomorrow can't get me through the day. And sometimes my sorrow lingers where it lays. But when life gets too tall, you're the one coming breeze. And when my tears fall, you're the birds in the trees. And as I grow in the way that you taught me to be, that's when I know, that's when I know you're all around me. Some days it's too loud, the place that you left, the space you once filled, it's hard to forget. And I should keep walking, but I just don't know how. 'Cause the love that you gave, I need it now. But memories may burn and time may never heal. But all that I know is I feel you still. And when life gets too tall, you're the warm, coming breeze. as I grow in the way that you taught me to be. That's when I know. That's when I know you're all around me. You're all around me. You're all around me. Thank you.
Okay, wake up, everyone. We're done with that stuff. I'm gonna leave you guys with Ben one more time because apparently we have to pay taxes or something. Well, my taxes are late, so I'm gonna go do those. No, but I'm gonna leave you guys with Ben. But in the famous words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be getting into politics. Because he was the governor of California. The simulation is breaking. Terminator, I barely even know her. I don't have any other Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes. Ben Dunnill, everyone.
Give it up for Mathew V once more. A couple years ago, I was scrolling through YouTube, as we often find ourselves doing in this digital age, and I came across this documentary about the lonesome and harrowing lives of long-haul truckers, of all things. Is there anyone here who's a trucker by chance? A family member who's a trucker? There's always one. But I watched this documentary and I found it so fascinating, especially the part about how, throughout North America, these truck stops, there's actually people who dedicate their lives to bringing their trailers and setting up church so that the truck drivers can, have their Sabbath, have their faith. And I thought that was so interesting. I wanted to write sort of a tune for the trucking community. And so I wrote this song. It took quite a while to write. And, I put it out, and about a week after I put it out, the convoy happened. And so whenever I would perform this, afterwards, I would have people come up to me and start engaging in political debate. And I don't know anything about politics. I'm just a baby, So I didn't perform it for a little while. But I feel like at the end of the day, this is a song that I always wanted to be a cinematic tribute to the people who spend their lives on the road. And if you've ever driven from Vancouver to White Rock, you know what I mean, right? No, I actually live in Kelowna now, so it seems about once a week I come back here, and so I always do it at night, but I'm always driving like the Coquihalla at night, and I start listening to this, I'm like, this Ben guy, he gets it. No, not really, but I hope you enjoy this song. This is called The Driver. Save a prayer for the driver. Trying to make it through the night. 13 days been on the road. 13 days and coming home, and it's a long ride. One more station coffee, one more
city gate. The memory of the love remains in every song the radio plays, and it's a long ride, and it's a long way from the valleys to the coast. It's a long way from the highland to the low. Been a long day, but still there's miles to go. Gotta keep moving on, moving on. So save a prayer for the driver. Clutching that diesel down, city limits will never slow it down. From Cradle Rock to Santa Fe, you wear the miles on the face when you're king of the road. And it's a long way from the valleys to the coast. It's a long way from the highland to the low. Been a long day, but still there's miles to go. Gotta keep moving on, moving on, moving on. So save a prayer for the driver. To the low. Been a long day, but still there's miles to go. Gotta keep moving on, moving on, moving on. Gotta keep moving on. Save a prayer for the driver. Save a prayer for the driver. Save a prayer, save a prayer, save a prayer, save a prayer, save a prayer for the driver. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Is my old piano teacher in the audience? Marjorie, are you here somewhere? Maybe. You are. Hello. Oh, that's sweet. You know, I might be the only piano student in history who got fired because I wasn't practicing. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're here.
Best thing you did, exactly. There we go. I was 18 years old. Or well, no, when I was 13 or 14, I got kicked out because I wasn't practicing. I was just every time that Marjorie would leave the room, I'd be doing boogie woogie. But when I was 18, I wanted to continue my classical studies, so I went to her door with flowers and I said, "Take me back, please." Anyway, we were talking earlier about social media and TikTok and the fun that is. And one thing I forgot to mention is really how I got started was in Europe on the public pianos, and I would take classical songs and ruin them by making them jazzy. So I figured I would do a little bit of that for you all here. And if you are fans of classical music, I am very sorry this one's not for you.
Ben, can I talk to you back here for a second? How dare you embarrass me in front of these people? You know that my trapeze is lost in transit. How am I going to come back and wow them after this? But we also talked about the fact, Ben, this is too easy. It's too easy. If you're looking, you're cheating. That's what my partner always says. Good thing we're talking privately. And so I was going through your nightstand.
In Kelowna, yeah.
And I found this, and what you do with a blindfold in your nightstand is your business. I would never say that in front of all these people. Again, good thing we're speaking privately. But I figured that this would be way more difficult if you couldn't see. What do you think, everyone? Should we make this a bit more difficult?
All right.
You want to mess up the hair?
Don't want to mess up the hair.
That didn't mess it up.
I worked hard on this hair.
Can you see?
What's the correct answer? No?
No, correct answer is no. Ben,
No, I
try
can't
that,
see.
okay?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, stop. Ben, if I wanted to, I could do that. I just don't want to. If I wanted to, I could. I just don't want to. And so, why don't you take it half a step up? Okay, stop. Why don't you take it 2 steps down, half time, and play it in major? Incredible Ben Dunnill, everyone.
Thank you. Can I take this off now? Oh, thank you.
So we've talked about these viral little online moments, haven't we, everyone? And so we figured we would try to make a viral moment with you all tonight. How's that sound? Can you believe that? A viral outbreak right here at Bluefrog. Don't tell anyone. But so we've been known to make artists that are not typically jazzy, and so we figured that we would get you fine folks to call out some artists, and if we both know them, if you call out metal, he's not gonna know it. I'm gonna know it. He's not gonna know it, okay? So we're gonna get you guys to call out some artists, we're gonna try. We've never done this before, and so this could crash and burn, in which case you all need to sign an NDA if that happens. But if it goes well, that'd be pretty cool. So we're going to try to make something jazzy on the spot. So if you guys don't mind calling out some artists, if we've done it, we won't do it. But call out some artists first. Anyone? 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 I heard Elvis. We've done. Elton John. We've done. I heard Cher. Brian Adams. Cher. Pardon me? Rod Stewart. It's already pretty jazzy. Okay, I think we heard Cher. You know Cher? I know Cher.
Do you know? Well, you know I know Cher.
Do you know the? Ben actually does a really good Cher impersonation. You want to do Cher for the people? Cher's here with us tonight.
Oh, wagon wheel Watusi.
Wow. One more time?
Oh no, wagon wheel Watusi. Oh, I'm Cher.
She should be a stewardess. That's Cher possessed by Mickey Mouse, everyone.
Where's my applause when I do cool
But you know,
stuff?
okay, so you know the auto-tuning one. Believe or learn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. What's a good key for me, Ben? No matter, we'll swing it. Hard to try. You keep pushing me inside, and I can't shot break through. There's no talking to you. Whoa. It's so sad that you leave it. It takes time to believe it. But after all what I've said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh. And then you do tasty chords, and we'll go from there. Let's give it a go, everyone. We don't have much more time to work through this.
All right, let's try this.
Count me in.
1, 2, 3.
Great, thank you. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? Whoa, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Oh my God.
Look at that.
We're never doing that
Can
ever.
you share some of that talent with the rest of us?
Really good. If one of you wants to come to the later show and say share, that'd be helpful, because that actually worked pretty well.
That was good, yeah.
Good. Okay.
I like that.
We have time for one last song with you all tonight, and I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, and it being a hometown show and looking out and seeing familiar faces tonight has been really cool. Thank you. I want to thank my wonderful good friend here, Ben, for sharing his talent and for making a lot of this stuff possible for me. And it's wonderful to be here with you. And thanks to the amazing staff here at Bluefrog for welcoming us and for filming this show, for making us sound and look good. It's very appreciated. Take it away, Ben. Anything you'd like to add?
Oh yeah, I just want to say thank you, especially Pat Glover behind the mixing board, making us sound reasonably adequate. No, the sound is incredible, Pat. Kelly Breaks for booking us. Brenda Ryan for working here and just being an incredible person. Also, you look great, by the way.
I was waiting for that. So you did get the script.
I got the script,
good.
yeah.
Perfect. I think it said excellent and curvaceous, but I will take good. Thank you so much.
What was the loud? Incurvacious?
Yeah.
I don't
It's okay.
know that one.
It's okay.
but,
Anyways,
yeah.
thank y'all for being here. We actually have one more show tonight. So typically we'd like to be out and saying hi and doing the whole thing and thanking all you guys in person. We do have to prepare for the second show and bribe someone to pay share. However, there are a few seats left. So if the drinks have been too strong and you feel like staying around for another one,
Might even throw.
go and talk to the lovely folks up at the front. They can squeeze you in for the second show. But without further ado, this is Summer of the Rainbow. Thanks so much, guys.
Somewhere for the rainbow, way up high. There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Hey, yeah, somewhere. Oh, for the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then why can't I?
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Way, troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Then why?
Take it, Ben. I stole your line. You can have it. It's a,
No, you go for it.
take it, then I'll do the second one.
Can't I?
Can I?
Singers are so greedy, let me tell you. Thanks, everyone.
And it's a long way from the valleys to the coast. It's a long way from the highland to the low. Been a long day, but still there's miles to go. Gotta keep moving on, moving on, moving on. So save a prayer for the driver